Hi. I have not live streamed, and I think since H2A, which I think was last week. But welcome. I'm Starship24, your favorite and the greatest live stream host of all time. And today, ew, we do have a Falcon 9 on the pad launching SES 18 and 19 to geostationary transfer orbit today, so that's good. Uh, So I guess I will talk a little bit about what SES 18 and 19 are. SES 18 and 19 are part of the SES constellation to clear 280 megahertz of mid-band spectrum for 5G use, while also expanding SES's C-band customers and ensuring the continued delivery of a digital television to nearly 120 million Americans at a time. And these two satellites will also provide more critical service data to people in more rural areas. And thank you to Spaceflight Now for the live views. Today's booster is, one second, I lost it. Today's booster is B1069, nice. Flying for its sixth time. This booster previously, on its first mission for CRS-24 in 2021, it is the famous booster for having a little bit of a rough landing and having a little bit of a time out there at sea. But it's flying now for its sixth time today and doing well. This booster has previously supported Starlink Group 423, Hotbird 13F, OneWeb 15, Starlink Group 5-3, SES, and today SES 18 or 19, and I did those in wrong order. This has previously supported CRS-24, Starlink Group 423, Hotbird 13F, OneWeb 15, Starlink Group 5-3, and today is supporting SES 18 and 19 for the SES C-band constellation. We are, excuse me, we are just about 11 minutes and 53 seconds away from liftoff. And everything seems to be proceeding nominal on Falcon 9 today. Hello, welcome in the chat. Hi. We do have mission control audio pulled up, and hopefully the SpaceX stream will be starting soon. One of the concerns for today's mission is upper level winds, which SpaceX did tweet and that they are keeping an eye on. But for now, everything looks like it continues to be well. We are just about 11 minutes, just about 11 minutes away from liftoff of Falcon 9 today. Everything is continuing to go nominal. And we have passed that 11-minute mark. Okay, I was fixing something. I actually, one second, I need to figure this out. I haven't seen a Falcon 9 launch in so long, it is not even funny. I somewhat forgot the count, but I believe the next major event in Falcon 9's count today is the beginning of engine chill at T-minus 7 minutes and 26 seconds. Sorry for that awkward silence there. I was reading something just to make sure that everything is okay with the stream and to make sure it did not have a mental breakdown. And at liftoff, I will stop talking and quit being a very loud boy so that you can enjoy the wonderful, wonderful sound of Falcon 9 as it rips through the night, or more or less the twilight sky, actually. So, something I should mention if you are in central and southern and northern Florida is that and actually, if you're in some of the Carolinas and maybe a little bit of Maryland and DC, take a look outside today. You may see Falcon 9 as it flies up the coast. Today, due to it flying in the twilight hours, this will most likely, I'm 99% sure, we are going to get a beautiful jellyfish effect tonight. That's going to be absolutely amazing. And I have actually gotten rid of mission control audio because SpaceX is now live and we can pull up their stream. So 1 second while I sort that. And once again, everything is continuing to be well on the Falcon 9. This audio is having a little bit of a fun time over on this side, but we're sorting out this issue. There we go. We will have SpaceX views up in just a moment. Everything, once again, is continuing to go well with Falcon 9 from the looks. Sometimes we don't know because SpaceX is sometimes a secretive company. Yeah. Well, that's not the right view. There we go. Okay. And I am going to say that this time for SpaceX's stream will not be correct. Due to SpaceX being questionable. And yeah. So right there should be okay. We are getting SpaceX views up now. Let's put that there. Let's do interact. And sorry for that mic cut out. I do not know what happened. I think I might have unplugged my mic and somehow got it to plug back in without touching it. But we are in the process of getting SpaceX views on the screen. And we are just a few short minutes away from Falcon 9 lifting off tonight. There's an amazing view of SES 18 and 19 on the screen, which you guys sadly can't see yet, because my computer is being very slow for some reason. Hello. And also a loud car passing by my house. That's nice. Can you go full screen, please? Hello? Oh, thank you. Yep. Don't go back out. I will cry. What the... Aha, there we go. This is having a fun old time over here on my end. I am having just a jolly swell time. Not, but we are just a few minutes away from the launch of Falcon 9. Do you think Starship will actually launch in 2 days or not? That was a placeholder date that totally wasn't the original launch date that I know about. I am gonna have to switch that, because Yeah. Also, I don't think we're gonna SpaceX views. I do have to change that because it is a date I will not disclose. Oh, come on, SpaceX views, you can do it. Wait, is my stream frozen? Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, well, we get no SpaceX views. And we also need to do that. Because this broke. And that's not good. Oh no. Hey, why did you break? No, don't break on me. Stop it. Okay, are you working now? There we go. You working now? There we go. Now it's going. Okay. Alright, we are just about 3 minutes and 20 seconds away from the liftoff of Falcon 9 with SES 18 and 19. And as you can see, well, in my desperate panic to get SpaceX views on the screen, which we're sadly not going to have, we are going. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, sorry. As you can see, the transporter erector, or TE, which is that tall ladder-like structure just to the right of Falcon 9 in this view, has retracted by about I believe it's about 8 degrees, 2 to 8 degrees or so. I don't remember off the top of my head. That is retracted in preparation to fully retract itself away at liftoff when Falcon 9 lights its engines. And one of the next major events, or I guess some of the major events before ignition, are at T minus 1 minute when ground gas closeouts and the Falcon 9 enters startup, or when the onboard flight computers take control of the countdown and the internal power is activated on the vehicle. And after that, in about 40 to 45 seconds, the SpaceX launch director will give the final go for launch, and that means range and everything else is green and go for launch, and there are no issues impending today's liftoff from happening. And the final call will be at T-10 when Falcon 9 is in fully autonomous mode and no humans can take control of the count past T-10 seconds. At 2.2 to 3 seconds, we'll see a green flash of TTEB, or I'm not going to pronounce that acronym, but TTEB at the bottom, which will be a green flash. Oh no. Uh-oh. What has happened? Oh, never mind. Don't worry about that. A little hiccup in the background. But at T-minus 2.2 seconds to 3 seconds, we'll see a green flash of TTEB, which is the igniter fluid SpaceX uses to light the Merlin engine, and we will see that light. And then at T-minus 0.5 seconds, we will see the engines ignite, and at T-minus 0, we will see liftoff of Falcon 9 with SES 18 and 19 in orbit. And we are now coming up on that T-minus 1 minute mark. Here we go. And Falcon 9 should be in startup. Everything is continuing to go nominal so far on Falcon 9. T-minus 20 seconds. And we are at T-minus 15, but some stream delay is going to mess this up. And now we should be at T-minus 15. Alright. Here we go. Everyone, enjoy the views, enjoy the sound. Go at Falcon 9, go SES 18 and 19. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff of the Falcon 9 carrying SES 18 and 19 to orbit for the SES constellation. Enjoy the sound.
T plus 15 seconds, Falcon 9 has cleared the towers. Let's listen to the rumble from the Merlin engines.
And the beautiful sound of Falcon 9 there as it makes its way on its way to orbit from the 9 Merlin engines. You can see the contrail there as Falcon 9 passed through maximum dynamic pressure, or max Q. That is the maximum structural loads the vehicle will experience on ascent, and Falcon 9 is now supersonic. The next major event is MECO, or main engine cutoff, where the 9 Merlin engines at the bottom of the vehicle will throttle down or shut off, and then the second stage will separate from the first and light the second stage engine. And while the first stage will continue to land downrange on the just read the instructions drone ship. And you can see a beautiful jellyfish effect occurring about T plus 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the flight. Once again, the next major event coming up is MECO. It's a beautiful shot right there of Falcon 9. We have MECO, stage separation, and stage 2 ignition of the Merlin vacuum engine. You can see it curving there on a dogleg maneuver due to it flying due east. You can see it curve to the left a little bit there. That is what we call a dogleg maneuver. And you can see it curving a lot now. Wow. That is an amazing view of Falcon 9 of the Falcon 9 second stage as it does that dogleg maneuver in a beautiful, beautiful jellyfish effect tonight. That is absolutely amazing. And you can see the stage now starting to make its way on the correct trajectory, swinging back to the right a little bit now. That jellyfish effect absolutely lighting up the twilight sky in Florida tonight. If you're in Central Florida, make sure to go right now and take a look outside. You will most likely get an amazing glimpse of Falcon 9. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. And if you're wondering what the little dot to the right of the second stage is, that is the first stage. And you can see the fairings have actually now deployed. Um, the two halves, or the two dots that are farther away, um, I believe that one of those, well, two of those are the fairings, one of those is the second stage, and one of those is the first. I cannot tell you exactly which one. Actually, I can tell you what one is what. The one at the very top of your screen, the dot at the very top, is the first stage. You can see the RCS puffs. The one with the light directly coming out is the second stage, obviously, with the jellyfish effect. Hello. And the other two down near the bottom, and the one directly to the right of the second stage, and the one all the way to the bottom is one of the fairing halves. Incredible. And you can see that jellyfish effect still occurring now, and you can actually see some of the live views here from SpaceX. On the left, you have the first stage making its way back to Earth to land on the Just Read the Instructions drone ship, and on the right, you have the second stage carrying SES 18 and 19 on their way to orbit. Today's booster, once again, is B1069, flying for its 6th time. And you can see some little white pus of gas coming out of this first stage on the right. That is the RCS thrusters, or reaction control system, which helps guide the booster back down to the drone ship or landing zone on its return from space. And I will explain what the first stage's job is. The first stage's job is to help propel the second stage into space and get it about halfway there while the second stage does the rest of the work. And that is how rockets are, well, I guess you could say, so efficient. And you can see there those views from SpaceX looking absolutely gorgeous as always. Once again, if you're in Florida, the Carolinas, or some of the more southern parts of Maryland, and some of the more southern and eastern parts of Virginia, make sure to come look outside and look low on your horizon, and maybe you'll get a glimpse of Falcon 9. Obviously, if you're in Central Florida, make sure to look up high. Falcon 9 still in the sunlight. You probably have about a minute or two to make sure. And I believe that is a view of the first stage entry burn. It is. Wow, that's an incredible view. The first stage entry burn helps slow the vehicle down before the first stage gets into the thick parts of the atmosphere to make sure the atmosphere doesn't rip it apart. And yep, that was indeed the entry burn. You can see there from that live view from SpaceX. An absolutely incredible view. And something I'll mention before we do have the landing of the booster and second engine cutoff is that this is the second Falcon 9 launch in just 4 hours. About 4 hours ago, we did see another launch of Falcon 9. And that was from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. And now you can see the entry burn has concluded, and the booster is now in terminal guidance, guiding itself with those 4 grid fins and RCS thrusters back to land on the Just Read the Instructions drone ship. And we did have a little bit of a signal cutout. That is very normal. The booster, once again, is traveling about 10 times the speed of sound. And you can see it now rapidly slowing down on the left. On the left, you have stage 1 telemetry. On the right, you have stage 2 telemetry. You can see stage 2 is about 22, just about almost 23,000 kilometers an hour. We need to get that to about 27,500 kilometers an hour. And I believe the landing burn here is about to start on the left. When you see that speed on the left for stage 1 telemetry rapidly descend quicker than what it is now, that means the landing burn with this one center Merlin engine has started. I don't have mission control audio up right now. And yep, the landing burn has started, as you can see. That velocity, and we have a live view here. B1069 coming down on Just Read the Instructions for the 6th time. Stage 1 landing legs have deployed, and touchdown of B1069 for the 4th time on Just Read the Instructions. The questionable booster that had a sketchy first landing back in December 2021 has once again made a successful landing. Payload deploy will be in, I believe, about 40 minutes. I believe Falcon 9 is doing the burn, and look at that shot. Look just behind the stage 2 engine nozzle, and you can see the plume of the first and second stage just there for a second. This will wrap up our commentary for today. We do hope you enjoyed, and we do hope that we can keep doing this. Well, but for now, we will see you next time, and have a great night and a great weekend.